Soccer is a moderately intense activity lasting a minimum of 90 minutes of playing time. It involves well-trained endurance athletes that are able to have quick bursts of strength, speed, and power. For their bodies to handle this rigorous activity, the players must have a strong balance of both type 1 fibers for their long-lasting energy and type 2 fibers for their short bursts of explosive, quick energy. To be successful competitors, soccer players are trained both anaerobically and aerobically by doing sprints and long endurance activities. A soccer throw-in lasts less than 3 seconds and requires primarily type 2X muscle fibers. Muscle energy for a soccer throw-in comes primarily from phosphocreatine. During the first moment of a throw-in, the pecs, core, and triceps are eccentrically loading. Meanwhile, the erector spinae, anterior deltoids, and biceps are concentrically contracting. During the release phase, the core, pecs, and triceps are concentrically contracting, while the erector spinae, deltoids, and biceps eccentrically contract to slow down the body.
Football is an anaerobic sport that primarily uses the glycolytic system. Football players use primarily type 2 fibers because they require quick bursts of energy and power. Football players train their bodies by doing anaerobic activities such as plyometrics and sprints. To kick a field goal, one must use type 2X muscle fibers and the phosphocreatine system. During the backswing of the kick, the glutes, hamstrings, and gastroc are concentrically contracting, while the hip flexors and quads are eccentrically contracting. During the follow-through phase of a kick, the quads, hip flexors, and gastroc are concentrically contracting, while the hamstrings and glutes are eccentrically contracting.
And the bass keeps running and running and running and running and running and running and running.
Cross country is an aerobic event that utilizes the oxidative system to produce energy for work. These high endurance athletes use type 1 muscle fibers for their long distance runs of many miles with energy supplies that last them up to a couple hours. The hip flexor, quads, and anterior tibialis work in alternation between concentric and eccentric contractions with the glutes, hamstrings, and calf muscles. The arms work in a similar way with the opposite leg. The core is isometrically contracted while running, working as the stabilizer.